Hi, my name is Lindsay Pajo. I work for Cornell Cooperative Extension's Harvest New York team, and today's presentation is on creating Facebook, Instagram, and Google business accounts. Today we'll be talking about the very basics of setting up accounts and then also determining which platforms is best for your business. So we're going to start out with determining which platforms are the best for your business. There are many different platforms available out there in order to promote your business, including Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube channel. It's really important to do a little bit of research of which platform is going to be best for your business, and also be looking at different platforms, accounts that are out there. These platforms are always changing, and that's one thing that I like to stress the most about this presentation is this presentation is put together as of just a couple weeks ago, and in the next couple months a lot of these different settings could be a little bit different in the platform. So when you're we're going to start first about setting up a Facebook account. And as I mentioned, it's from the very basics of setting it up. So you can either use an email or phone number in order to set up your initial Facebook account. And then, it's always important for your user identification, so that email, phone number, and the password to be put down in a secure location for you to be able to remember it. So you're going to put your information in, and it's going to prompt you to, when you're setting a new account, to put your first name, last name, your mobile number or email, and your password that you're going to be using. Then you can put your birth date down. If you don't want to have your actual birth date, on the internet, you can just use a fake birthday and just making sure that you write that birth date that you put into this Facebook account down. And then you can do an identification of female, male, or custom. And then you just click on sign up. And then you're going to get an entry code that goes to your email address or potentially to your phone. And I think that everybody out there has dealt with this verification process when it comes to your different accounts. It could be your bank account, your cell phone account. So this is very common, the verification code. So you just need to put in that verification information into there and then hit continued. And then you'll get a little prompt on the screen saying your account's confirmed, and then you can click OK and move on to starting to set up your account. So you'll see on the screen in the upper right hand corner, there's a little box that has a little circle, looks like kind of like a human image. And then there's another one that says on the left hand side under like Lindsay Pajo. And those are really important to know where those are, because that's going to allow you to go back from your account. So right now you've generated a personal account in Facebook, and what we're really looking to do is develop a page for your business to be able to promote on. So on the left hand side you just need to scroll down a little bit and see pages. Click on pages, and you're going to create a new page. So this is going to be your business page on Facebook. So click create new page. You're going to put your business name on it. So I just did this as a way for showing people. I did one for CC Agritourism. So I have the name, category, I put education. Yours would be like a farm, could be a winery, kind of brewery. So you would just identify what category your farm operations in, and you can add a bio. And all of this information you're putting right now, you can change it later on in the account, and I'll be showing you how to do that. And then you're just going to hit create page, and then you're going to be prompted to add in your contact information, so your website, and this is all information that's going to be public potentially in your account. So website, your phone number, your email address, and then you're going to hit next and move on to the next prompt, which is you can add your operational hours. So this is what's really nice. You can have no operation listed, always open. You can have select hours. You can change this down the road. As if you're like a seasonal operation, you can, say that you're temporarily closed for the season. So you're going to hit next, and that's going to move you on to customizing your page. So that's where you can add your profile picture and a cover picture. So you pick something that identifies with your farm operation, and you're going to upload it. So in those two locations, I picked, you picked blueberries, and that's this little circle in the middle. And then the next one for the background, I just picked some kids looking into little piglets. The next thing it's going to prompt you is action buttons. So this is things that you may want or may not, depending on your farm operation. If you're going to be able to be booking appointments or events, sign up for a website, if you have like an online shop, get tickets for an event, or the ability for your customers to send messages through Facebook Messenger. The next prompt you're going to get is connect WhatsApp to your page. So this is something that, if you have WhatsApp, you could add this information. If not, you can just click on the skip button and then build your page audience. So what this does is it takes your friends that you have in your Facebook profile, your personal Facebook profiles, and helps to promote it through your farm, so that your friends would start liking and following your Facebook page for your operation. And then the last one is staying informed about your page. This would allow page notifications. So I personally like this feature because it allows me to know who's liking, who's commenting. You'll get like a little ring notification. You'll see up in the right hand corner where there's like a little bell and a 1. That's kind of what you would get as a notification. You click on that, and then you'd be able to scroll down and see all the different notifications that are being prompted. Then you're going to hit done, and it's going to ask you that question. Facebook wants to show notifications. You can allow or block it. And then you'll see that now you're now switching to CC Agritourism on Facebook. So now you're going to be an official Facebook page for your business. This is going to prompt if you want to take a tour of how to use your page, or you can skip that and not now. Taking the tour would be a great way just to get some additional information of what your Facebook page offers. And now I'm going to kind of go into some things that I think are really important just to be aware of once you've set your account up. So like I mentioned before, up in the right hand corner, there's that little circle that is your Facebook page for your business is being identified. So if I click on that, I see CC Agritourism, and then I see one that says Lindsay Pageau. I can switch back and forth between those accounts by just clicking on either one of those. So I am going to go down to, because I'm in CC Agritourism, I'm going to click on Settings and Privacy. And this is, I'm switching actually to the personal account. So you can set up a Facebook account and never have anybody in the world know that you're on Facebook. And this is how you go about it. So you're going to click on the OK button, and then go over on the left-hand side when it says Settings and Privacy, Profile Details. And you have to go, to scroll down just a little bit in the Settings and Privacy to get that profile detail. Then you're going to click on Privacy Checkup. So this is where you're going to be able to know of who's being able to look at your page. So who can see what you share. So you click on the next button. You're going to say Continue. And this is going to show you different options that you have when it comes down to it, to your profile. You can make it so that only you can see it. You can have it for the public. You can have friends of friends. And I believe the next button that I have gives you your select audience. Friends accept, specific friends. But once you kind of click on that, those are the only people that can see your profile on Facebook. Then you're going to they can also have it who can see your friends listing in your profile, and also there's one for people making requests. But if you just make yourself completely visible on Facebook, nobody will contact you through that personal setup that you did. You can still operate a Facebook page without having that profile visible to the public. And then you can also go into what people can see posted. So like future posts, I marked it as only make stories, public, but if I'm never going to post anything, nobody's going to ever see anything. And then you can also, if you ever get in a situation, what's nice about Facebook is you can block people, and that will allow you, with that block, that people don't know that you blocked them. So if you're all set with all of your privacy information, you can just hit the next button, review another topic. And now I'm going to go into showing you how to set this up on your Facebook page for your business under settings and privacy. So I've switched back into CC Agritourism, hit settings and privacy, and it's going to pop up settings. So you can see they're a little bit different between the profile and the page settings when it comes down to privacy. On the left-hand side, you're going to hit on the privacy button, and then this is going to show you what the different privacies that you can have for your page. So who can see your future posts? Of course, you want the public, because the idea with this is to promote your business. And then who can see the people, the page views listing the public. You can, you could just get rid of that if you don't want that and have it as a private setting. And then how people find you and contact you. So do you want people to be able to search outside of Facebook to link to your page? And then if you want people to allow people to message your page. So one of the things I like to let people know about when it comes down to Facebook messaging, if you do not have time to be interacting with people through Facebook Messenger, then just turn it off. I actually monitor a Facebook page for an organization, and because of all the, the messaging, the potential even comments within your Facebook posts, which we'll get into that in our next series, I've turned all that off just because I don't have the time, and nobody in the organization has the time to be able to handle the public with those questions. So once you're all done with all that settings, you can click out of that. And I like to talk to people about the Facebook building your profile. It's really important to have a very solid Facebook profile. So if you go into edit in the profile, this is where you can go back and you can change your profile picture, your cover photo. If you scroll down, you can edit the bio, all that customized information that you want to be posted on Facebook, your email address, your website, any potential reviews. And you're also going to be able to edit that additional contact information of your phone number. And, as you can see, there's little tools on here that has those little sliding, those little sliders that you can turn on or turn off those different settings. And then you're going to want to save. And then one big thing too that I want to bring up is that you always want to make sure you have a very good identifying about information of what your operation actually does. I've run across in the past, I have a farm myself, and we grow grapes, but we are not a winery. And I've had to basically put it in on Facebook, on the website, just like we grow the grapes, we are not a winery. So just to give that additional information. So it is out to the public. If they may read it, they may not. So it's important just to have as much information available. Now I'm going to talk about setting up an Instagram account. So it's very much similar to the Facebook account. Facebook and Instagram are owned by the same company, so those platforms are very similar. So the next thing you're going to do is you could log in with your Facebook account that you already have established, or you can set up a completely separate login information. So it's, as I mentioned, it's very similar. You're going to have your mobile number or email, your full name, the username you're going to have, and your password, and you're going to hit sign up. You're going to get the same thing on confirmation email that you need to put that confirmation code in. You click next. And then there's going to be that turn on notification, which is very similar to what I mentioned in Facebook. Ideally, it's nice to have that turn on notifications, who is posting to your Instagram account now. And then you're going to, on the left-hand side is going to be your profile that you're going to start to build. So you're going to click on profile, and from there, you're going to click on edit profile. So on the edit profile, you can, add your photo, you can include your bio information. You'll see the aspect of adding your website, but you can only do that through the Instagram app on your phone. And then if you go down into settings, you're going to go and click on account type and tools. And this is very important when it comes down to building like your profile, because you're going to want to build a professional account, a business account for your operation. So you're going to click on the account type, you're going to click business, and then you're going to click the next button. And then you can add the different category if, like I mentioned before on Facebook, is it a farm, is it a winery, a brewery, distillery, whatever is going to identify your operation the best. And then you're going to be able to add your contact information, so your phone number, where you're located, which is really important if you're going to have people showing up to your operation. And then your business account is ready. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about linking Facebook and Instagram. There have been, people have had trouble in the past. I know, if they try to link Instagram to Facebook and what's being posted, the same thing, Facebook to Instagram, you don't have to link your accounts when it comes down to it. You can do completely separate posts. One trick that I always do is I either set my posts up, and we'll get into the next one in either Facebook or Instagram, and I just load it to whatever profile is. So example is Facebook, load it up to Facebook, I copy the text, and then I use the same text and just paste that into Instagram with a photo, and they're similar. So that's my way around linking. So I'm going to show you how to link specifically in Facebook, because I think that's they're both pretty easy on either side, but just to show you on the Facebook side. So if you go back into Facebook, into you manage your page, so making sure that up in that right hand corner you're into what your business account is, goes down to settings and privacy, and then click on settings again, and then right there on the left hand side is linked accounts. So you click link accounts, connect with account, and that's where you're going to be able to connect into, you're going to go through the process of connecting it into Instagram. You're going to allow access to Instagram Messenger in inbox if you want to, but you don't have to. They're going to have you put your login information for Instagram in. You're going to click login, and then you're going to, you can save that information in your browser or you cannot. And now Instagram's connected between to your Facebook account. The next platform I'm going to talk about is Google Business Listing Account. And I think this is also a really important thing to have. I use Google Business when when I'm trying to find farms in the area to go visit. A lot of people use this platform when it gets down to it, because you just do a search on the internet and it pops up the Google listing. So the first thing that I want to let people know is you need to go into google.com. On the right hand side, there's another little round button. Mine says L. Yours is going to probably be whatever like your first initial is for your Gmail account. If you have a Gmail account, you'll need to set up a Gmail account in order to do this. So you're going to create a new account and just put in the login information, and then once you have that information, you'll be able to log into Google. So Google has a whole bunch of different kind of tools that are available, and in order to find those, and especially what we're looking for is the business side of Google is up in the right hand corner. There's 9 little buttons, 9 little dots in a circle. If you click on that, it'll open all these different options of things that you can do on Google. So you're going to click on the business portion, and you're going to scroll down, and you're going to start creating a business profile. So you're going to add your business name, the business category, click next. Do you want to add a location customers can visit, like a store or office? Ideally, if you're having on-farm farm store events, yes, you definitely want to include that. So I clicked yes. I'm going to enter my business address. And then, do you provide deliveries or home and office visits? That's either a yes or no question. And then, what contact details do you want to show to customers? So ideally, if you're looking for people to be able to find your operation, you do want to include your phone number, potentially your website also. And then click next. And then get updates about your business. So this would be alerts, notifications. I think this is important to click on yes when it comes down to it, especially when it comes down to people putting reviews on your Google business account, because if you're going to allow for people to place reviews, you're going to want to know if it's a good review or a bad review, and which, if it's a bad review, how can you make it right to your customer? And then the big thing with Google is they also ask for a verification. So a phone number, an email, or a business video. I think the first two are probably the easiest, I think, for a lot of people versus having to take and upload a video of your operation. So you can verify right then by using one of those different verification options, or you'll need to verify later. But if you don't verify, if you don't go through the verification process, then it won't become public. Then you're going to be able to add your business hours. And if you're a seasonal operation, and I see this for a number of our seasonal operations across New York, is when they're not in operation, you can turn off the business hours and turn it to temporary closed. You can add messaging or skip it. It's important to add the business description so that people know what your operation is about and if they're going to be coming to visit, what they're visiting. You can add photos of your store, your farm, and also what's really nice is the public can add photos and really help to build your profile. And then there is an option to claim. They have some advertising stuff too, so that you can either claim this advertising thing or you can skip it. You don't need to pay for advertising to have a Google business listing. So when I went through this process, I think I didn't put the verification, so now I can say hit continue to verify, and I can do the verification process. So this is what it looks like on Google when I do a Google search of an operation. Is you have the name, you have the website, you click on directions, people can get directions to your farm, there's a little map, there's photos, all that information you put in is live and available to the customer. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. My name is Lindsay Pageau. My email address is lep67@cornell.edu.